Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. We are entering the Sutopolis City Gym, which is our 8th gym badge for this journey. And we only need 8 badges to get into the Pokemon League. And in last episode I caught Kyogre and beat Team Aqua, so yeah, we just got a couple episodes left. So this is a water-themed gym, even though the puzzle is made out of ice. I'm just doing the puzzle right now just to make sure I know how to do it. And luckily I do. But I'm going to go straight to the trainers because there's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 8 trainers in here. And that's a nice experience. Like you want that experience because, you know, after you beat the gym leader, you can't go against the trainers at all. And I don't really have that many opportunities to train naturally before I get to the Elite Four. Unless I want to do the Gabby and Ty thing once again, but I'm pretty satisfied with my levels as they are, although, you know, like boosting up a level or 2 here and there is not bad. But yeah, it's just a bunch of water Pokemon I'll be fighting against. No big deal. Yeah, we got the Bullet Seed, like, I don't know. I mean, like last episode I was talking about the skating place. Even, I think that place is still like up and running. I haven't really like heard much from it. Even though it's like on the way to the bowling alley that I'd go to for bowling practice like a couple days a week. How many days do we have practice? I think it was like only twice a week. Which is weird because like when I was in 8th grade, I think we had practice 4 days a week, which is fucking insane. But I guess like it's only insane because we have to drive like across town to get to practice. While other sports like baseball and football, you know, like they got the giant lot of land to actually practice on. But schools don't just have bowling alleys in them. Like, are you crazy? But, you know, I talked about skating place. Let's talk about a different cool place when I was a kid. Called Space Aliens, which is like only in the Midwest. I'm sure skating place is only in the Midwest too, or if there's only one. It would make sense if there's only the one place, but I mean, like, Space Aliens is like a cooler skating place because it's like a restaurant and the arcade. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese's, but like we didn't have a Chuck E. Cheese's in town at the time, but now we do. But none of my business now because I'm too old for that. And you know, Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. But I wonder if Five Nights at Freddy's boosted or decreased the like how Chuck E. Cheese was doing as a business. If that makes any sense, because, like, you know, like, oh, yeah, like, spooky, murderous animatronics, like, oh, what if that could happen? Game theory, could it happen? Like, man, game theory sucks. We'll get to Space Aliens in a bit, but, like, come on, game theory sucks here. Because, I don't know, I mean, a lot of times when I stop watching a person, it's either because of their community. And, like, people will say, like, no, that's, like, if you blame the community, you're just blaming yourself. But it's, like, a mix of the community, and then, like, when the person you're watching just, like, I'm not saying that they change, but, like, you can definitely, like, feel their ego increase. Like, game theory was, like, oh, hey, like, let's make theory videos on video games. Like, could Sonic run this fast, or whatever? Or well, how fast does Sonic run, or, like, I don't remember any of the older videos, to be honest. 'Cause that was a long time ago. That was really long. That's kind of surprising. I feel like he's still a relatively new channel. Kind of. I don't know, but like, I don't know. I don't remember when exactly he started going bad. A lot of people like to say that it was when he did his, like, Rosalina is Peach's mom theory or some shit like that. Like, I don't understand, like, how you even, like, get enough of that shit to, like, go together. But then, like, okay, like, you can have your theory, but then it's just, like, in later videos of his, like, he'll be like, oh yeah, like, we've discovered that Mario is a communist. Like, okay, now you're saying that your theory is 100% true. Like, whoa. Like, I don't know. And then, like, this is, like, where the community comes in, where, like, the community, like, starts treating his theories as fact as well. Like, Sans' Nest. I haven't run anyone like that, but, like, Sans' Nest. I'm like, whoa. But, like, it was just like someone at school was saying something like I don't remember what theory anymore. This was like 3 years ago almost. Maybe like 2.5, but like, God, like he was just like saying like some of the game theory stuff was fact, and I'm like, are you shitting me? Like, surely you're joking, right? But he was dead serious, and it's like, well, okay. Now I really hate game theory, and then like whenever you're just like, oh yeah, like I'm not 100% sure that like this boat will float on the water. It's just a theory, and then like you gotta get the game theory 111 exclamation mark 1. That guy, like, okay, fuck you. And I'm just trying to like come up with something to talk about during this trainer battle fest. That's really boring. Because I'm just trying to like grind up that Breloom, right? Because oh no, I'm getting swallowed up too. I swear I get like Breloom up a bit, or Blaziken. Probably not Blaziken because it's a water gem, but you know. Yeah, but space aliens. If you were ever in my town, you probably went there like 5 times at least. But it's like a shitty restaurant because like. I only remember like having the pizza and the fries, and both of those were really mediocre. Like, I'd probably have that before I'd have like my high school's pizza, but even then, like that pizza's like shit tier. I'd rather get like a Little Caesars pizza because like I really like Little Caesars, and you get a whole pizza compared to like 2 slices for the same price. But yeah, I mean I get that, and then. Like, yeah, the French fries suck. My favorite thing about like the dining area is just like the aesthetics, since it's like a space theme. Like when you enter, it's like a spaceship door. I mean, like the outside of the building is just like a big box with a logo on top of it. But like you got space doors, like space aesthetics. There's like areas where it's like windows, but they got like that kind of. I don't know what they're called, but like the ball where it's like the electricity that just kind of like rotates around it on a glass dome. And then when you touch an area, then like the electricity like points towards your finger. I think those are really cool, but they just had like a bunch of those like for windows or whatever. And then the whole ceiling of the building was just like space themed and whatever, like, and it was like really high quality shit. It's really hard to explain, just like imagine Googling a picture of space and then just like fucking painting that on like a huge ass ceiling that's like wider. Like it's like about the width or greater of a basketball court. I mean, not from like hoop to hoop, but like, you know, from like the other way around, like the shorter side of the basketball court. But like it's a circle like that. And then they had like a huge ass arcade. That's the only reason that people care about the place, because the arcade. But you know, they I don't know, that arcade was awesome. Like, I mean, skee ball's fun, but you don't get tickets from it, so you might as well just go fuck yourself, skee ball. There's one game that's like not super common, but I've seen it at a couple places where like you roll a ball with your hands like really fast, and then it controls like a guy riding on a bicycle, and then so there's like 2 guys on the bicycle like racing each other. And I've seen a place that had like four of those bicycle guys, but I never played it because like I wasn't just gonna like go to that arcade. It was like at an amusement park. We were just walking through it because it'd be quicker than walking on around the outside, because there were 2 entrances, which is helpful. But I don't remember a lot of the quote-unquote games there anymore. I just remember like it being awesome. Like, I had a birthday there once, and then like you know how fucking annoying and embarrassing it is like when your family is like singing happy birthday to you. Now imagine being at a fast food did I just say fast food? Imagine being at a restaurant and all the waiters and waitresses have to come in and sing happy birthday to you while you're standing on a chair. Like, jeez, like, oh. Like, I mean, you don't grin harder than that, but it's still like, oh god, like, this is how anxiety is created. I don't know, it was fun. It's a great place. It's torn down now for a dollar store, so rest in peace, Space Aliens. Although I think there's 2 other buildings left. I think their website is still active. They had like a game on their website, but you know, the game sucked, so who cares? I'd rather play the Neopets games than play that game. It was like a shooter game, like Space Invaders, except shit, because it was made on like Flash and cost like free to make. But that's the last trainer. We can go back to that puzzle again. I don't bother killing my Pokemon because I'm a fucking badass. We're gonna go through this puzzle again. Yeah. Jeez, this puzzle took me so long to figure out the first time. This last one. And I remember, like, the first time I ever beat this gym, I was, like, at the 20-hour point. Like, I think I had, like, exactly 20 hours, so... I don't know why I remember that detail, but I do. I remember some things that don't matter. A lot of the things I know I don't think matter at all. Like, I don't have a lot of knowledge to pass down because none of what I say matters. Or is, like, full of intelligent material. But here is Leader Wallace. The toughest gym leader. Is he the toughest? I don't know. I mean, for someone who started with a Blaziken, I'd say he's difficult, but I wouldn't say he's like, I want to fucking shoot myself kind of difficult. He's just like, you'll have a tough time, but like, it's still possible if you manage your attacks and your items wisely. I mean, I never used revives, like, ever for in-game, but this one is possible without revives, definitely. I don't know if I use them in this run. But I do a pussy strategy in this gym battle, just like during the second gym. But, like, every other time I've played against this gym leader, I don't do that pussy strategy. So yeah, I got Luingus up there, and now we're switching out to Chanticleer. He's got 5 Pokemon, that is a lot. Like, I don't remember how many he had in the remakes, but like, you gotta know, this is like serious. Like 5 Pokemon, 8th gym. Like, whew. Like usually they just have like 3 nowadays, which is really lame because anyone can take down 3 Pokemon. Like, see, Wallace can afford Hyper Potions on like fucking Team Aqua. They only got Super Potions, if they even have potions. Like, bro. Yeah, but Double Kick is doing some hella damage. Yep, and another Double Kick will take him out. Celio. Yeah. Yeah, we Celio'd the dealio with that one. Like, man, geez, when I play competitive a bit, I mean, like, when I, like, do the free-for-alls, so, like, you don't have to make, like, good Pokemon sets for free-for-alls. You can just, like, make a shit set, and it will still be, like, a blast to use. I had like a whole like Seal set, like I had a Seal team, so I had Seal from Gen 1, and then I had Spheal from this generation, and Celio. I don't exactly remember what the Celio had. They all like were Eviolite or something like that. But like the fucking Seal, oh my god. So I had like Perish Song, I think. And like Sleep Talk and Rest. And I don't remember the last move I had on it, but like I think Encore. Like, dude, that would be evil. I don't remember what I had on it, but it was, like, made from hell. I don't think it was Sleep Talk. I honestly think it was, like, something else. Like, if I was totally that guy, I'd be like, yeah, I'll just, like, post a screen cap on the video or, like, put it in the comments, but I'm not gonna do that. Someday I'll probably just do a video where, like, here's all my competitive Pokemon sets. Whoa. Like I'm Verlis or something. Even though I don't watch Verlis, but I saw that video suggested to me. Like, I'm not playing. I ain't watching your video. Actually, no, wait. Was it him? Dude, that would be fucking fire, just seeing all of his shitty Pokemon. Like, I know my Pokemon are shit, but like, I mean, I made teams and I transfer them to my games. Like, oh, and speaking of which, like, in Smogon or Smogon, having that discussion again. Like, they got NU in the game now, or, like, programmed. And it's probably in beta by this point, by the time this episode's airing. But Like damn, I love me playing NU. Like that's my favorite tier because like I think OU is just like more of the same, I guess. I don't really have a reason for not liking OU other than like I just kind of suck at it. Like I can't build teams for OU because like all of my stuff is just like low ladder hero kind of shit. But when I play NU, like my teams feel great. I don't know. Yeah, but Swallow got frozen there, not fun. I had to use up my full restore, but we're back at full health. Get hit by an ice beam again, and yeah, now we're gonna attack. What do we go for? Sludge bomb. Hits me with the ice beam again. I mean, it does have 100% accuracy, and this bitch gets to freeze again. Luckily, it's not Gen 1 where if you're frozen, you are out of the game forever. Unless you get hit by a fire type move, which will not happen. And I'm not 100% sure if, like, they say haze, like, gets you out of freeze too. But, like, if you're frozen, can you use haze? Like, I guess I'd have to look that up, or just try it myself. Then again, trying it myself will take a long time because, first of all, I'd have to get a Pokemon with haze, and then I'd have to find a Pokemon that will freeze me and not kill me. Ryan, why don't you just do that on Pokemon Stadium with 2 controllers? I'm like, you're right. But, I don't know. Like, do Pokemon in Pokemon Stadium have haze? Like, is there a single Pokemon with haze? Does Pokemon Stadium carry over all of the competitive rules where moves have a 1 in 256 chance of missing no matter what? Like, who knows? Yeah, but we're gonna do the bitch strategy that I was kind of like vaguely leading up to. I'm doing the quote-unquote Crocoon strategy, which I don't remember why it's named after, like why it's called the Crocoon strategy. I think like, I mean it's named after the guy who came up with the strategy, but I don't know if his username was Crocoon or if it was Crow something or just Crow. But you would use the Pokemon Suicune, and then you would use Calm Mind and have Rest and Sleep Talk and Scald or some shit like that. And then you pretty much just keep using Calm Mind until like your health gets low, and then you use Rest, and then you recover health that way. And then while you're asleep, you're nice and bulky, and then you can use Sleep Talk to hopefully get your Calm Minds up some more, or to Scald to do damage. And then, like, you know, Skull uses special attack, so you're getting the special attack boost with Calm Mind, so it's just fucking annoying. But yeah, Milotic is very bulky and very annoying to fight against. You saw that one Milotic after the 6th gym badge. That one was a pain in the ass. And this one is too. I don't exactly remember what the other one had, but I mean, I have Kyogre who resists water and everything. It's even rain boosted water attacks hitting me, and they are still doing nothing. But yeah, I am confused because Water Pulse has that chance to confuse you. And Water Pulse is also the TM that you get by beating the gym leader. I think it has like a 0% chance of missing, just like Shockwave. No, I think they're just the same base attack. Because that would be crazy if you don't miss at all and have a chance to confuse. Even though it's still a weak attack, but I guess I would still pick Scald over Water Pulse if it was like that in competitive. But yeah, you can only use Calm Mind 6 times. Granted, you don't get any stats dropped. And I think I just get to +6 just to be safe, because Milotic is a water type and it's specially defensive and they resist water and ice. I mean, I do have Body Slam. Like, what? Wait, am I at +6 now? That didn't do anything. And that was Body Slam. I mean, I do get the Paralysis, luckily. So that means I will be faster. There will be a chance that Milotic will not be able to attack. Yeah, but, let's see. Goes for Twister. What does that do? I think it's just a low power attack. It might have a confusion chance. I really don't remember, because Twister is just never used. I missed 2 Hydro Pumps now that has like a 30% chance of missing once. I don't know what the chances of it missing 2 times in a row are, but I mean, I just finished math and whatever, like, last semester, but was that 3 now? I think I just missed it, but Yeah, I missed 3 in a row. Luckily, I get the 4th one. 4th time's the charm. And Hydro Pump will do the job compared to Body Slam. Like, so that's where I'm confused if Body Slam uses physical or special attack, because like on Breloom it's strong, but then like I got my Calm Mind up, but Body Slam didn't do anything. But like, see, like I don't know. I mean, I could totally still Google this whenever I want, but I just don't do that. I don't know. This playthrough's over, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. You know, let's just see that damage. I'm not gonna die to Horn Attack because I got that bulk. Plus, I got a Hyper Potion in the back. But Ice Beam will do. Well, it is a critical hit, so I guess we'll never know if it kills in one hit legally or not. Did I say legally? I don't know. But yeah, we got our 8th gym badge now. Like, Wallace looks bony as fuck. Jeez. And then he's supposed to be like this hot model kind of guy. Like in the anime, he's like the contest champion. I don't know. Even though that was like Gen 4, and he's a Gen 3 character. I don't remember a lot from the anime. I watched the Indigo League, and then I watched like the Hoenn League. I don't know if that's what it's called. And then that time Ash went back to Kanto to do the fucking like Battle Frontier. But those were great episodes. I mean, oh, and I watched like Diamond and Pearl a bit. And by a bit, I mean I watched most of it, but it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. And then the Gen 5 anime, like Silent and Iris, are just so unlikable compared to Brock and Dawn, Misty, or May, or whoever. Like, how do you make 2 really unlikable characters? Like it's not even that they're unlikable, it's just that, like, compared to the other characters, they're just like, I don't know. Well, I mean, Iris is, like, actually unlikable, but Silent is just, like, a bland Brock wannabe, you know? Like, why'd they get rid of Brock? It's like, oh yeah, I want to be a doctor. Like, did they actually get rid of Brock so that they could, like, have more quote-unquote white characters? Like, I'm not bringing race into this, but, like, also why'd they pick Iris, like, instead of generic female protagonist Avatar, like they did with Gen 6, and they didn't do that with Gen 7, but I don't know. It's a mystery. But yeah, we're just going to be heading down to Victory Road. I'm going to be swapping out Kyogre for Sableye just so I can go through Victory Road, because Kyogre's at a good enough level that I can just swap him back out for the gym. Or not the gym, the Elite Four. Based God. And then we got Criminal out here, Sarah Lucina, Survivor Champion. Because now I've, like, since my last recording session, I finally have seen the Survivor finale. I'm a bit upset Brad lost, mainly because he was my winner pick, but I mean, he wasn't playing a great game, but like they said, he was playing a winning game, but he wasn't playing a great game or something, because like against everybody in a Final 3, he doesn't win a lot of Final 3s, but, like, he'll still get votes, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I think there's, like, one more trainer I go against, but other than that, like, this episode's over. I mean, I am going to be heading to the entrance of Victory Road. So, stick around for that if you want to know where it is. It's just kind of towards the right. Where am I? Am I in the bottom right corner? That can't be. Like, I don't know, I just don't understand these water routes too well. I avoid that swimmer by miracle. Into Route 128. Still don't know where I am. There is the islands for the seafloor cavern. Yep, and now I believe I'm just too low. No, I can go lower, but like I said, I'm too low. Yep, that's the corner. That's when I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's get the next rappel up and running. I got 10 left. I got 9 left. But, yeah, I mean, can I just get there? I know I got 1 trainer left. Like, push it. Dig! I don't know. Yeah, we got this one. Wait, I just like, I think I intentionally ran into him. That's crazy. I was avoiding all these trainers, and I'm like, alright, Mr. Triathlete Isaiah, your Staryu's ass is mine. Yeah, there's a thing about Staryu's design, so like, you see like how on its face it has like the points around the red circle area. Apparently like 2 of those points like go around the arm and connect to each other, but like all the other ones don't. So it's like a I guess a purse if you want to say it like that. But I don't know. I don't remember if it was always like that. I never used Staryu in game, so I've never seen its back sprite before. But yeah, I guess he only had that Staryu because I'm already at the waterfall here. I got the HM for waterfall in that cave where I got Kyogre, in case like, you know, my talking was interrupting that. But I mean, you can't miss it. It's like just sitting there for you to take it. But I remember one time I missed it because like I just like, well, no, your inventory can't be full for TMs, but or HMs or whatever. But regardless, that's it for this episode. Feel free to leave a like as well if the channel grows. You can subscribe to get updates on my uploads as soon as they happen. But until then, see you next time where I go through Victory Road.